experimenting with stuff, like making a screw. This is the design I came up with in Onshape. I used this pattern to make it work. And yeah. I think I'm gonna send the print to my device. Surface adhesion seems to have gone well. I'll check up on it more later.
Here's a time lapse I recorded the print from about 40 to 60%.
Time-lapse you just saw, it got to this point in the print. It's now 64% done, and at layer level 192. So it should be done soon. Just finished. Oh, everything looks good. I have to test to see if it works. Okay, looks good. So I always wait until the temperature drops below 60 to pick the fan off the plate. Got it. So let's see how these turned out. There seems to be some strain between the parts. It feels strong. These things don't feel very weak, so it's probably good in that terms. Let's see if it fits now. It looks to be a tight fit, but I'm trying to wear it in to see if it'll work.
I increased the tolerances and scaled down the part by a lot, but it finally worked. But I did have a few adhesion issues on my first try printing it.
As you can see, the fan actually works now, which is great. So I'm going to test it on this model I came up with. I've slightly decreased the screw height so that I don't have to use as much like filament and infill. But yeah, other than that, it's the same. And I'm going to test it on this model. I have the layer height set to 0.08 millimeters again for high precision. And I'm also trying out printing what would you call that? what do you call the opposite of a screw? Whatever. Inverted. Like before I've been printing them like facing down. Now it's sideways. So yeah, I'm just gonna send it over. As you saw, it would appear that the parts lost their adhesion to the build plate, so I think I'm just gonna have to add a brim. I hate removing them, but I'm gonna have to add one. Okay, the print finished. This time it didn't fail to adhere to the bed and mess up stuff, unlike the previous run. But I also have a brim to remove. So, looks good. The screws seem to have turned out well. We'll have to see whether this actually works with the screws, but it looks decent. But my big worry is it looked like the screws printed sideways, whatever you call it, didn't turn out that well. So we'll have to see if it works, but it doesn't really look like it will, as you can see. So, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna remove the brims and support stuff and then show you whether it works. So, despite the fact that it won't work, I can still test the fit of everything by simply just putting it in the upright position. I can just test out the screws. Both the screws go down. Now, I'm just going to see if it does anything. Oh, it's screwing in. Hey, that one's in. Not the other one. safe zone in 2. The screws have worked. This was a success partially. Obviously, I need to work on my tolerances because that's not even close. Not really tolerances, just doing the proper math. But the screws worked great. And of course, I can attach a flywheel because this screw also worked. So I'm able to use this in Food for Progress because these all worked.